So time to make the Irish soda bread. So this bread brings back so many happy memories for me as a child. We visited Ireland all the time, visited my family, and every time we arrived, it was the first thing either a neighbour or a family member brought round, like a welcome gift. So it brings back all these wonderful memories. What I would say is if you've never made bread before and you're a little bit frightened to do so, this is definitely where to start. It is so quick and simple, and you really can't go wrong, and it is delicious. So hopefully I can do it justice today and make my mother proud. So let's get started. So basically I'm just going to put in 170 grams of regular plain flour, and then I'm going to do 170 grams of self-raising flour. If you can get wholemeal self-raising flour, that just adds an extra little bit of texture, but I'm just using regular plain self-raising flour. So it's 170 grams of each. And then to that, I'm just going to add just half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. So each one of these is just 1 teaspoon, and I'm just going to add half of that when I can get it. Okay, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this all a quick mix round, and then I'm going to make a well in the centre of the flour. So now I'm going to add 284 mils of buttermilk. So each one of these is 284 mils. I have got an extra one here in case the mixture seems a little bit dry and I can add a little bit more, but generally this 284 ml portion is absolutely fine. So I'm going to add this into the well in our flour. Straight in, and once I have this, I'm going to mix it quite quickly, just with a fork. And the mixture will start to come together and form our soda bread dough. Starting to come together now. See it all starting now to mix together. So at this point now I'm going to get my hands in, so that way I can definitely see if we need to add in any more buttermilk or if it's fine as it is. I think it's going to be okay without adding in any more. It's all come together nicely. So all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a little bit of flour, just plain flour, don't need a lot. I'm just going to put it on my worktop here. And I'm going to take my bread dough and I'm just going to knead it just literally until it creates a nice smooth dough to go on our tray. It's not a bread mixture this that needs to be kneaded and left to rise. It's just really quick and simple, almost foolproof. So you can see now we've got a lovely round dough, which is what we're looking for. And this is just going to go straight onto my baking tray, which I floured. And then literally, I'm going to get a knife and I'm going to score the top of the loaf. Not only does that make it look pretty, and it's very traditional in soda bread that it has a score on the top, but it actually helps with the cooking process. So it's a really good idea to do it. So I'm just going to grab my knife and then we'll get the scoring on and get it in the oven. Okay, so I've got my knife. I'm just going to put a pretty deep score in. Like I said, it's going to help with the cooking process. And also the lovely thing about this bread with the scoring is you don't need a knife when you take it to the table. You can just break the pieces off, and that's the way I think that people intend that you eat this. It's like a tear and share type thing. So it's time to go in the oven. I'm going to put it in an oven around 200 degrees, and that'll be around 30-35 minutes. And the key to knowing when the soda bread is done is when you pick it up and tap on the bottom. If it makes a hollow sound, then it's ready to eat. Okay, so our soda bread is out of the oven and it looks amazing. It's hollow when I tap it underneath and it's ready to be torn apart and devoured. I hope my parents will love it.